we're DAG Sports. Spack my bum and call me Roger. I just like Roger. So it's been another amazing week of sport. Premier League, Formula 1, other stuff. What are you doing? We'll start with Leicester. They drew at home to West Ham 2-2 at the weekend. What the hell happened, gents?
Oh, we spoke last week about Leicester choking and maybe what could happen that could derail Leicester. It's the first blip, so it'll be interesting to see what happens.
Yeah, they might need a Heimlich manoeuvre. That wasn't a pun.
No, okay.
That's what happened.
I was trying to figure it out. Vardy getting up to his old tricks. Being found out for being a little bit aggressive. The dive itself. The fact that it became a red card made it very harsh.
So should second yellows be you have to do a little bit more for them?
No, I still think it's a yellow.
No, I mean,
you run that risk when you're doing it.
Yeah,
You chat shit, get booked.
act shit.
Act shit, get booked.
Equally, the referee, he's having an absolute mare.
It was a strange one because he got most of the decisions right, but he also had a terrible game.
Yeah, but it's the big decisions.
Yeah, the big ones.
The big
To
ones.
be fair, he got that one right though.
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
So he got a card.
and he got the penalty right.
Yeah.
The West Ham penalty, didn't he?
Vardy was.
The whole thing. He just didn't give any of the
but
other
it's
ones.
just inconsistent.
That's all we want. All we want is some consistency.
Please.
Really annoys me. Doesn't really. Still, good for them to equalise.
Yeah.
The probably the only decision they definitely got wrong, the referee. No.
They want to go to West Ham.
Yeah, I think the one he gave to West Ham as well.
That one at the end was a penalty, and then they also should have had one about 2 minutes earlier.
Yes.
The Wes Morgan one is just a bit of kind of stupid, but the ball was nowhere near. Was it Reed that he fouled?
Yeah.
The ball was nowhere near him, so I think something like that should be taken into account. It goes all the time in boxing. It should.
It goes all the time in boxing.
He stopped and if you lose your man, you lose your man. Should have been reacting quicker. That's the whole point. Because Ogbono then did it to someone, and he was even worse. He put him in a headlock.
Yeah.
But Vardy scored again. Must be in the Euro 2016 reckoning. Is Marcus Rashford in the reckoning? What do you reckon?
Too early.
It's too early. But
However,
have you seen all these stats that came? I think it was on Lad Bible or something like that.
don't encroach on the stats, but go on.
Something like he scored 7 goals between when he played his first game to now.
Yeah.
I think Vardy scored 4, Messi scored 3, and so I can't say Rashford's better than them, but
All as good as Messi and Vardy combined.
yeah. But but I think he's doing very, very well. To be fair, they chucked in Rooney, but I don't think Rooney's played the entire time.
Yeah, I don't remember him doing anything.
Okay.
Actually, I'm not sure Rooney's done anything since about 2011.
To answer your initial question,
What was my initial question?
Rashford Euros.
Yes.
I think if someone gets injured, then he's got to be one of the top names at the moment in terms of his form.
I think it's just too early.
Do you think it'd be rash?
But
He should be put into the under-21s, played in that kind of environment. United didn't even... the game he first played in was against Midtjylland in the Europa League. Not the Champions League. He's played against Man City, but he's playing against Dean Michaelis, who's like 50 million years old.
If you've got 11 Ronaldos against 11 schlubs, the likelihood is that Ronaldo's will come on top. But
Just draw attention to the fact that you just said come on top. I think that has to be addressed. I think that's quite funny. Okay, moving on. Well, talking about Man United, it's time for Anton's stat of the week. Anton, what have you got for us this week?
So this week, Rashford scored at the weekend, as we know.
He did.
yeah, he did.
So that was United's 40th goal of the season, and it's taken them till mid-April to get that goal. In Ferguson's last season as United manager, United had already scored 40 goals by December.
That is a mind-blowing stat. So we're 4 months worse
Yeah.
in terms of goal scoring.
Yes. My mind's blown in the sense it imploded.
It's gone in.
Yours exploded.
Yeah.
Mine imploded.
When I read it, I had to double take, and I was like,
Yeah,
what
just
the
in case it was
hell?
too bad.
Just in case it's wrong. It's gone more
As
this
usual.
season. Good research.
I'm very surprised. But that's where I think United are lacking a big name striker.
Mm.
Yeah.
Marcus Rashford.
No. think that was an excellent edition of Anton's Stat of the Week.
It's too good though.
Yeah, we need a worse stat than that.
All right, I'll think of one off the top of my head.
But the match on everyone's lips is Liverpool's comeback against Dortmund. What the frick-frack happened there, Greg?
I went upstairs to watch TV at 2-0.
Yeah.
Did you go for a poo as well?
Yeah, is that why?
No, I didn't.
You get one of your magic poos?
I should have done. Maybe Dortmund would have got 3 more. But yeah, I left it at 2-0. I was like, okay, well, Liverpool's got to score 3 because Dortmund got 2 away. Yeah.
Yeah, keep going.
Yeah.
It's good.
I was worried I mugged myself off. I mugged myself off by correcting it, correcting a correct answer. It's like showing the working out. Getting the question right in maths.
You're working out,
you're working
you got it
wrong.
wrong.
Just ridiculous.
Well, I got to 2-0. I was thinking the same as Greg. This is over. Then I thought, after that, Liverpool got the early goal in the second half to make it 2-1.
Yeah.
Then it went to 3-1, and I was thinking, all right, this is over now. And I left it. I didn't come back to it. Minutes from the end, and obviously they then went on and won. It'll be a nightmare.
If they win.
Liverpool and City get to the final.
No, I want them both to get to the final and then get demolished on penalties.
Demolished on penalties?
No,
I like that.
emotionally demolished.
Oh, so like they're like 2-0 up in the shootout
Yeah.
and somehow.
Or even if they just
to
lose in a shootout. Because getting all the way there, you're like, it's literally just down to spot kicks now. Losing it is so demolishing to you. It must be horrible for your psyche.
Or Dortmund. Again, didn't actually achieve anything. Are they a fraudulent team, resident Dortmund expert Gregory Elder?
No. But yeah, Dortmund, it's just, I don't know. No, Dortmund are good. Still have a place in this world.
In your heart?
But in my heart, yeah.
Yeah. A lot of their best players are aging now. Hummels.
They're Asian.
Shinji.
Kagawa. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kagawa.
Kagawa.
And Kagawa.
They got Hummels and who's the other centre back?
Subotic.
That's his first.
Socrates died 2,000 years ago, though.
Playing in non-league.
That's true. Yeah, Socrates came back. He played for Garforth Town. He was like 50 years old, really overweight, and he played for this non-league team for some reason. Not the philosopher from 100 BC.
Oh, okay.
The 1982 Brazil attacking midfielder.
Oh, okay. I was going to say.
That would be really weird.
Was he good?
No, it's terrible. Went off about 10 minutes, he had a headache. Anyway, you were talking. Sorry, that was a weird stream of consciousness.
Yeah, so a lot of their players are aging.
Well, it's time for our other feature, which is Fraud of the Week. Greg, who's your Fraud of the Week? Or of ever. But of the week is better.
I don't know, come back to me.
What have you got? You got any frauds?
Yeah, Van Gaal.
Yeah, I think he's going to be Fraud of the Week most weeks, but it'll always be correct. Fraud of the Week now. But
1-0 against what we've even debated about as the worst team in the Premier League ever.
Yeah.
Could they be? But United still managed to just beat them 1-0.
Needing Rashford.
Yeah.
And they hit the post as well. Just
Yeah.
embarrassing.
I think it's now becoming more of the manner of the way that he's going about stuff, more than the actual results that's killing him off now.
Hang on, so do you mind?
Sorry.
Trying to have a conversation.
Trying to reason debate with my squire here.
Sorry.
Yeah, I agree with your fraudulent points. Is your fraud of the week Van Gaal?
No.
No? Still thinking?
No.
You got it?
Yeah.
Go on.
Mahrez.
Are you doing it, mate?
Ooh.
Oh, actually, no, but
No, I
I'll
like that.
agree with you.
But
So,
I like
okay,
that.
so you have us. You have
I
us
think
at
you
Mahrez.
said didn't see anything.
Yeah. Actually, I can't remember him touching the ball, actually. He did have a bad,
Bad game. Can I throw another one in the ring?
Well, Doug's not going to because Doug sucks. So.
Yeah. Mine is Wayne Rooney. And he came back and did nothing. And yeah, he's my fraud of the week. He's my fraud of this decade. Oh, I'm not good at this.
Right,
Anton, please help me.
Come on, Anton.
Arsenal.
Oh, yeah, of course Arsenal's the fraud of the week.
Yeah.
Of course Arsenal fraud of the week. But why? It's you're right. And it's obviously Arsenal.
They finally they've finally derailed. It just proves that they're just 4th place every season.
Yeah. We're not finished yet. What is going on at Barcelona, gentlemen? That's 3 losses in a row. Yeah. Pretty rare occurrence. Have you got a stat of the week?
I've got a stat.
It's time for Anton's stat of the week. Anton, what the heck is your stat of the week? Part 2.
Last time Barcelona lost 3 games in a row, Louis van Gaal was in charge.
Well, that is brand new information for us. It is.
That's a long time.
That was during the Galacticos, when Galacticos were
Yeah, so
not.
I'm sure he won
shit,
the
Not
league.
pointless.
Because the Galacticos didn't really win the league.
No, they didn't. They might be my fraud of the century, actually, Real Madrid, if that was ever a thing.
Oh yeah.
I think Real Madrid's fraud of the
Yeah.
century.
Yeah.
I spent 1 billion yen. Are Barcelona going to blow it to Real Madrid? Because now they're 11 points of Atletico Madrid, who are unbelievable.
I think it's the psychological edge that Atletico Madrid have. Now, and
Sure,
Torres is back in form. He scored first time he scored 1 million goals.
Million goals.
He's got
There.
He's made up for the
4
million
in
games.
There's in form, and then there's like what the
A
hell?
million? That's not necessary, actually. I think that's a perfect opportunity to talk about the Chinese Grand Prix.
Is it?
Maybe.
Okay.
Nico Rosberg won again. Nico Rosberg didn't have to do anything to win again. And Lewis Hamilton was really unlucky again. My eyes really hurt from all that eye rolling.
first corner chaos everywhere. I love the Vettel just going for it against Kvyat at the end there.
I think Formula 1 hasn't had a dickhead for a while, actually, because Hamilton's all like calm
Flamboyant and flaring.
Well, he's kind of almost like zen now. He's like
Yeah.
positive energy. Oh, shut up. So yeah, we haven't got like an arsehole. So it's like...
An arsehole.
Yeah,
I thought he was an
it's
arsehole.
just completely...
None of us have an arsehole.
Fabulous, but we've got one more thing to do. Choke of the week.
It's actually.
Like Shabba the Hutt. Who's your choke of the week, Greg?
It's quite good that you were the one to announce it, and then you were the one to be strangled.
Oh.
Because it's you.
Wait, now
Look at the video. I think probably here.
it'll be like suggested, so it might be there.
Could be there.
Yeah,
Could be there.
It's around. You know, tell our dozens of
Right, so
viewers.
you'll see in the video, we created a game called Masood. It's all explained in the other video. Go and watch.
Kinda.
We do our best.
Yeah.
So Doug was ahead, and then I clawed it back. But
This is like this is the jaws of victory, and defeat's like there, and I went, got it. I clinched it.
you grabbed that defeat.
Oh, delicious defeat.
Smother me in your defeat.
I got smothered in my own
Yeah.
defeat.
Yeah.
But that's Masood, Premier League, Formula 1, covered it. All the sport, don't worry. You don't need to read
No
paper.
golf to speak about this week.
Thank
unfortunately, guys.
God. Tune in next week. Tune in? On YouTube? Why did I say tune in?
Yeah, but subscribe. Masood video is going to come up. We're going to do a few FIFA things, maybe some more physical challenges as well. But get subscribing, get watching.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.